What if at this very moment, every human on Earth lost the ability to lie? Not by choice, but by compulsion, a universal force, stripping away our filters, our masks, and our deceptions. For the next 24 hours, only the raw, unfiltered truth would remain. This isn't a fantasy about honesty, it's a psychological experiment on a global scale. The first hour, the change is instantaneous. It doesn't feel like enlightenment, it feels like a system-wide crash. In offices, the casual greeting, "How are you?" becomes a trigger for profound existential dread, with colleagues openly confessing their deepest fears and anxieties. Productivity grinds to a halt, not from laziness, but because we're suddenly navigating a minefield of raw, unfiltered human emotion. At home, the delicate ecosystems of our relationships face their ultimate test. The question, "Does this make me look fat?" is no longer a request for reassurance, but a demand for a brutal, unavoidable fact. The very concept of a white lie designed to spare feelings evaporates, leaving only stark, often painful, reality. But the true earthquake begins in the halls of power. Imagine an emergency UN session where diplomacy is dead. Delegates would be forced to state their true cynical motives for alliances and wars, admitting to covert operations and territorial ambitions without the veil of political spin. The very architecture of international relations wouldn't just crack, it would explode. And this creates the most dangerous paradox of all: state secrets. How do you protect a secret you cannot lie about? The location of a nuclear asset, the identity of a deep cover agent, their only protection becomes silence. A silence so loud it confirms the truth. Meanwhile, the global economy experiences cardiac arrest. Financial analysts on live television would be compelled to announce that certain stocks are worthless or that a CEO is facing imminent arrest. Markets that run on confidence and carefully managed optimism would plunge into an abyssal freefall. The mantra that everything is fine is no longer an option. As the day progresses, the chaos turns inward. We are forced to confront the lies we tell ourselves. The aspiring artist must admit they are too scared of failure to ever truly begin. The person in a comfortable relationship would have to confess they haven't felt love for years. This is the most profound psychological rupture. Our self-narratives, the carefully crafted stories we use to make our lives bearable, are completely dismantled. We are left standing before the mirror of our own unvarnished truth, and for many, the reflection is unbearable. Yet, in this scorched earth of the psyche, something else begins to grow, a strange, terrifying clarity. In the ashes of the old world, a new, brutal form of justice emerges. Cold cases would be solved as murderers, unable to contain the truth, walk into police stations to confess in excruciating detail. Doctors would be forced to deliver terminal diagnoses with stark, statistical precision, removing all false hope but granting a grim form of agency. Scientific research would leap forward as researchers immediately disavow flawed data and failed hypotheses, eliminating years of wasted effort. As the 24-hour mark approaches, a global exhaustion sets in. The human race is emotionally and socially drained. The clock is about to strike midnight. The ability to lie will return, and now humanity faces its final and most important truth. What will we do with it? Will we rush back into the comforting embrace of our deceptions? Will politicians immediately issue retractions and clarifications? Will we tell our partners we didn't really mean what we said? Or have we glimpsed the true cost of those lies? The relationships that shattered were built on sand. The ones that survived are now forged in titanium. The systems that collapsed were already corrupt. This day revealed that while the truth is a destructive, chaotic, and painful force, it is also the only foundation strong enough to build anything real upon. This has been Meld. The experiment is over. The choice of what to do next is yours.